the Bahnstrecke Bremen to Oldenburg route on Train Sim World 3. Now today, I mean this is not really a new thing we're checking out, but we're checking out the DBBR 425. Hang on, I can already see something new inside. I can see it. But yes, this is the 425, which I suppose has been updated, refurbished. It looks, I suppose, more like a 423 now, because it's shiny. Whereas on Hauptstrecke Rhein-Ruhr, it was, well, not shiny. It was very sort of matte. So yeah, you can see we've got the new 425. Let's get it set up. Feels weird driving this train. One of my favourites to drive though. Sort of out of the EMUs, German EMUs. It's very easy to set up as well. So quite a contrast to the M-Wagon and the 110. Whereas it's just very easy to drive, whereas they're quite hard to drive. Let's get PZB on. I think LZB also works on here now. Yeah. LZB works as well. Let's get the instrument lights on. Just as I remember. And yeah, we'll have to see if there's actually been any proper changes to this train. We've got a nice October's evening journey. And you've got all these bits and bobs as well. You can turn on if you really want to. They don't really make any difference. But yeah, this is what is it? 4-coach still. But yeah, what caught my eye was the inside. Nordenham. Does that actually say the next stop? Oh, it does. So I'm guessing the next one will be Delmenhorst. Yeah, Delmenhorst and up to Hude. Hang on, you've even got a screen. This is a proper upgrade to the Hauptstrecke. Oh wow. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's cool. Oh yeah, I like that. That's good. Don't know why it doesn't have times for the other stations, but oh well. Let's get the door shut. This looks really good actually. Is there new sounds for it? I mean, it don't think really needed any new sounds, but let's have a listen. I think it's the same sounds. They might have been tweaked a little bit, but then before they were all right anyway. It sounded like a brilliant EMU. So, did we turn on the seefer? Yeah, we did. Looks like it's already on though. It's a bit weird. Yeah, it's stuck to one, isn't it? That's weird. Unisolated, so it would be working. Not sure. Let me turn down the indicators a little bit. They're quite bright. Or if we can. Get down, we can. Might have been certain sound tweaks, maybe. I don't know. Can you? Probably has been some tweaks to it audio-wise. I can't imagine it would be exactly the same as the Hauptstrecke Rhein-Ruhr version. Yeah, I'd imagine there probably has been a few changes. And yeah, this probably is the easiest train to drive on this route. So if you're a bit sort of like, oh my god, the 110, the M-Wagon, scary things, well, this is the easy one. It's just one stick. And sort of the weird bit out. Weird part of the route, this bit here. I don't know. Sort of tucked between the buildings, just winding our way. I don't know, it's just a weird bit. Yeah, the seefer seems to be very bright. Go back down a bit. I think I prefer seeing it like this, so it's actually nice and shiny now. Whereas before, as I was saying, it was very non-shiny. It's got oh, that's a bit naughty. There we go. Yeah, so it just looks a bit nice. It's got the different bits on it as well. Well, then we set it anyway. No, we had it on marker lights. Oh no, they are on, I think. I think they're just very dim. Or not, I'll put it in high beam. Yeah, we had it on markers. Maybe they're just really dim, I don't know. I'll put it on to high beam. Let's get that up. We might as well unrestrict ourselves. There we go. That's why we're driving this on another route and sort of being an upgraded one as well. So you should have all the Train Sim Mod 3, you know, what do they call it? what was the thing called? Eye adaptation. You should have it on here. I mean, yeah, all the sort of new lighting you should now have on this version. I doubt you can use this version on Hubstrucker Rheinruhe, because you can't use the Hubstrucker Rheinruhe version on this this route. So I'd imagine they're sort of just on their own ones, which makes sense. Look at the sun, that's beautiful. It's really nice. Then we go across the quite spectacular bridge. Well, not spectacular, but nice looking at least. I like it. It's a really good time of day to do it. And yeah, this train goes to the place which I've seen quite a lot of people mentioning, sort of like, well, it could have been added, Nordenham, which I think is like an extra, probably 15-20 kilometres, so not like a short distance, but they're not a long distance away. And I see a lot of people saying, oh, it could have really gone there, which is fair enough. But I'm sure they had their reasons for it. Let's get that, or maybe we will see that, you never know. Like Riesa Dresden, we then had the Meissen branch added after launch. I suppose that's the Northern branch. There's 185 over there. So we should have every single train you'll be able to see on this route. It feels bad to say it, but I had to pretty much uninstall every single British route to get every single German route in. And even US routes I had to get rid of as well, to be able to get all of this in. Sort of the PS5 limit. Yeah, along we go. Hopefully it looks alright on your screen. It's still light, which is good. You've got that sun as well, it looks quite impressive. So yeah, it seems to be, well, near enough the same 425 inside the cab. I wouldn't say there's been any big changes cab-wise. I mean, yeah, there's the LZB now, but I'd say that's probably about it. Contact signaller functionality. You can do that, or I think you could do that on the other one, I think. No, you could do it on the other one, I think. Yeah, so I think inside, nothing really has changed, but then I don't think really anything needed to change, although you can see there's a difference out in there of the PIS working. But I don't really, as I said, I didn't really expect much to change on the 425, as it was already a fairly solid unit. I never really heard any bad really about the 425. Although the 155, which we'll be doing next in the very nice blue press livery, I would like to imagine there's been some changes on there, because the 155 on Brussels Nord, it was very intrusive, the audio. So you know, you'd be getting a flyby shot and it'll be completely quiet, you'd hear the birds chirping, it'll be very nice, and all of a sudden as it like comes along, but like there was like no fade of that audio, it just appeared all of a sudden really loudly. So hopefully that's been sorted, otherwise me not happy with the 155, because that was sort of one of those annoying things before. Just, you know, nice flyby shot, birds chirping, then all of a sudden just as it goes past. Yeah, no fade of the audio, straight to being loud, which I can't imagine it would be like that in real life. So I am hoping that has been tweaked, and also be cool to see. I reckon the 155 has actually had quite a few changes to it. It's much older than this, the 40. Oh, hello, is that a light loco run? Hello, it is, yeah, in the MRC 182. Well, we can speed up a bit. I don't know why we're going so slow. It's one big straight line to Delmenhorst, really, as we make our way along. Cool. And yeah, the services in the 425 are about 20-25 minutes long. I think they only go from Hude to Bremen. Put that down. There we go. But yeah, as I was saying on the other videos, I wouldn't really say it's an exciting route. You know, it's not like quadruple track mainline, tons of. I mean, there's a lot of trains, but it's not like quadruple track mainline trains all over the top going underneath. But then the thing, I mean, it doesn't need to be like that. It's quite a sort of laid back, quite a sort of unique experience of German stuff, having the M-Wagen and the 110, which are completely different to anything we've already seen before. Well, apart from the 155, which again is back in here. So it sort of creates a unique route experience, sort of getting to, you know, run old traction alongside modern traction like this. So yeah, it's not exciting, you know, trains flying over everywhere like the, you know, say Brighton Main Line, Harlem, there's trains everywhere, but it's more of sort of a unique experience on the route, I'd say. So not like a bad thing, a good thing. And I think this route probably does compare to something like Hamburg-Lübeck. So quite, you know, straight lines, not many, well, turns, similar amount of AI traffic, I'd say. Bremen sort of being the Hamburg and Oldenburg being the Lübeck. So yeah, something like that. But I mean, it's detailed, so that's good. Oh, we're going to be late instead. We're always late. I've not been on time on this route yet. I suppose we were going at 1:20 and it was 1:40. We were chatting, we were chilling. Does that not make a noise? Or does it make a buzz? Doesn't it say? Maybe not. And this is Delmenhorst. Yeah, this route is good at utilising other German route DLC though. The 612 gets so many services between Bremen. I was having a look just before I started recording this, just sort of the different services, and the 612, so the Dresden to Chemnitz train, has tons of full line runs. Same with the Ice one, that's got quite a few full line runs as well. So they really have, well, Joe's really utilised other route DLCs and trains on there, which is sort of the really good thing about German routes, because it's one near enough one whole standardised network, being Deutsche Bahn, or nationalised I should say. Well, the trains in the far south are used in the far north, they're used everywhere, so it's pretty good. So there's been any changes to the CIS. Is that not supposed to scroll through the stations, or can you just see the front sort of first 3 or 4? Or is that just how it is in real life? You've just got to guess what's after that. I mean, I haven't seen it change, so I'm supposing that probably is how it is in real life. What's in the shine on 4.2? I really just make it like a 4.2.3. Right, Hude next. That's really not how you pronounce it. Don't worry. And we're off. So what those nice traction sounds there. Very good acceleration. Let's put it full throttle, and we can't overload this one, unlike the 110. There we go. We're off. And yeah, there'll be a tutorial for this train as well. So I know I said it was quite simple, but if you are still a little bit unsure how to operate this one, there's tutorials, training centre ones, which you can have a look at. For the M-Wagen, I just did the training beforehand as well. We'd seen the training in the 110, so I thought, well, I'll just get it done beforehand. But this one I already knew how to, well, get it up. Same with the 155 as well. We've seen it before. It's not bad though. 2 full new trains. Well, the M-Wagen's a train, isn't it? The M-Wagen and the 110, and then getting 2 sort of refurbished, updated 425 and the 155. It's not bad, is it? 4 trains in one route. But I keep going so slow. Speed up. Everyone's probably screaming in the chat, speed up. I think we chose quite a nice time of day to do it. I mean, still see alright. That's what was the other tour in summer. We could do a bit of autumn. So this is set in October. Maybe the next one we'll do it in December. Just sticks as the trees. There you go. Do need to sort of memorise where these stations are. I know the next one's not too far around the corner, is it? I think it was like 2 kilometres or something. We've only really done one slow run, and that was the first one. That'd be good for sort of showing off all the bits and bobs, all the different places. There we go. I wouldn't say it's also the most scenic of routes, really. I mean, you know, probably the nice bits really coming out of Bremen and coming into Oldenburg. I wouldn't say it's not a route for scenery. As I said, it's more just about, I'd say, yeah, it's more about sort of the experience on those older German locos, the 110 and the M-Wagon. That's what this route's about. Having fun in them. And obviously the other ones are like. But yeah, I wonder how the idea emerged though. At the Dovetail Towers, what route are we going to do? You know what, we'll do some Bremen Oldenburg. Wonder how it came about. It does sort of seem like one of those, sort of like, well no, just, don't know the words. Seven kilometres to go. We might get there on time. We've got 4 minutes to go 6 kilometres. That's entirely possible. But yeah, so it's quite a quick, sharp and snappish route. You know, you're coming down to 20 kilometres an hour to go around little corners, and there's not, you know, tons and tons and tons and tons of stations. It's quite a short, snappy, fast experience on the route. And most of the trains are sort of the express ones. I would say, yeah, probably the best comparison, yeah, probably would be Hamburg, Lübeck. I mean, I wouldn't say that's really a scenic route either. I don't really know how to describe Hamburg, Lübeck. It's more of a sort of commuter route, I suppose. See that? That's lovely with the glow of the sun. Sort of dusky time, and still can see really well, which is good. Yeah, I think we sort of hit the best time to do it on. That was lovely coming out of Bremen of the sun, sort of the sun setting. And what we'll have to do as well, I probably would end up doing it on a stream, but I'll show off the bridge going up and down. Or maybe just do a complete separate video just for the bridge. Could do. I might actually just do that whole separate video just of the bridge animation, because it is cool. Very cool. Right, we've got a green over yellow here. Let's acknowledge that. That one has to come down to 85. Let's pop that down. As we come up to Hude, however you pronounce it. I don't know, I'm not German. suppose we go on to a little separate track, don't we? Because I think there was a whole separate platform for the branch line here. I can see a 60 coming up. That's probably to do with it. There's an M wagon. Give him a little toot. Really loud that is, isn't it? Wow. You can really hear that going for it. Giving it the beans. Yeah, here we are, Hogland. As we come in. And yeah, after this we've got one more loco to check out. And that it will be the 155. Which will be the next video after this. And that's all 4 trains covered on the route. Then after that, I suppose we'll cover every other single train which you can drive on this route. Because, well, it's near enough every single other German train. So probably for the next few days or so, it'll just be Bremen Oldenburg, the 101, the 612, the G6, the 204, just go through them all. Well, I have actually got another video in the G6 coming up, well that was on Dresden Chemnitz. Well, that'll probably in probably in about a week now, because we've got this coming out. That was a bit of shunting round Freiburg. That's coming down. Cool. Well, so we're going to have another train as well. That's already got a green next to us. So it's definitely following us. Wonder that'll be a freight train maybe. Have it whiz past in a second. And yeah, it was following us. It's quite quick. Something's definitely following us. Yeah, there's a freight train coming along. Quite a long freight train, wow. So that makes its way along. But yeah, went out Hude. Oh, kick us out, why not? But yeah, that was a look at the 425, the updated. I think audio is near enough the same, but you got LZB functionality now. We didn't actually check to see if you could change the PIS on. In fact, we can do that now actually. If you can change that, which you used to be able to. Oh, you can. You can still change it. Change the front if you want. So just change it to Kirch, that place. Oh, are we not? Oh, they probably that's what they probably changed it because the AI's taken over. So you can still do that. I don't know if the marker lights actually do work, but it seems like it's been set back to. Oh no, you can set up the top working. Maybe the bottom ones aren't supposed to do it. Well, there it goes anyway. But yeah, that was the 425. I just mentioned you've now got PIS inside. Really cool actually, PIS inside. Very bright tail lights as well. And off that goes down the branch line. But yeah, that's going to be it everyone for today's Bremen to Oldenburg video. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Big thanks to DOVETAIL Gamers for giving us the key to show it off. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. And I hopefully will see you next time. See you all. Take care. Bye guys.